Hello! Greetings and salutations! Welcome back to Ardenfell, Winter's Candle, which I still think is such a cool title. I have no idea if this campaign will live up to it, but it's still a really cool title.
Yeah.
We'll open up that candle shop at some point.
Usually,
I mean,
when you're writing a book, you get to write the whole book before you come up with the title.
Squee, you're forgetting what the bar's name is.
No, I haven't. Give me 1 second. Let me get some music going.
I might have suggested this name based off of the inn, not thinking everyone was gonna go, yeah, that one.
Uh-oh. Wally, no. No, wait, not you, Wally. Other Wally.
Oh, poor boy.
He's fine.
I just checked and it looks like we're fine.
Perfect.
Yep.
Even though it did attempt to stream to the other channel, it was fine.
Okay, perfect. Would anyone like to give a recap for inspiration?
I think I can, unless someone else is gung-ho for it.
Just like the little engine.
Please, not me.
Okay.
Shoot him up, Mackenzie.
So, as I was saying this, I'm like, oh no, I don't remember how one thing turned out.
I can help.
Yeah, because I remember we definitely, Dad, don't text me right now. We opened up with Orit and Kai rolling to see what a random encounter will be when they're trying to get kidnapped outside. And I remember someone came. Oh, did one of those species come up to them and ask them for
There
warm
was
stuff?
a Kenku named Feathers that came up and was like, food, warmth, help. So I gave him a blanket.
All right.
She gave him one of those things.
Only one. He kind of just buggered off before I could be like, and I could give him food. Oh, okay, no, he's just fine with the blanket. All right.
He's not gonna be picky. He's not gonna beg him for more.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, so there was that scene, and then we went back into the tavern, which no. Okay, I'm trying to remember from like 3 weeks ago. Doma left at some point and went outside to try and figure out where the hell Kai and Orit were, and I don't think she succeeded in her perception check.
No, she did not. Well, it was more that she didn't succeed in her investigation to tell that there was an illusion going on there.
Remember Doma not knowing that it was them, and then them coming into the bar and joining in our conversation with Sir Ambrose. Why is that the name I remember? Partially about the necromancer, and then getting his like memories back with Kai's help, and like looking at the memory to figure out what the necromancer's deal was, sorta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a great storyteller. I don't know what you're talking about. And he also figured out that Ty is technically kind of working with necromancers, just not this necromancer. And then we have a lot of confusion over who's who and why people are part of certain conversations. And then he finished his letter, so we left.
Yes, and you found from asking him more questions that there was an original plan to maybe go try and talk to this necromancer first. However, you did find out that she pretty much killed him on sight, and so you're like, well, we could still try it, but...
Not a high priority anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think we went straight to the cave, had a long discussion about light sources. I'm sorry for that one. And then we started we started walking through the cave. And then we eventually found some more graves, and we can kind of tell that she's dug into. And then Ty tried to sneak ahead to scout, because we weren't going to do it with a full party and a guy in giant plate armor. And then I think I rolled a 1. So the rogue failed the sneak check, and we just walked straight ahead into the room that you can see now on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
where we walked through probably a trap. I don't know. There was a bunch of skeletons, and we kicked their fucking asses.
That is about as accurate an assessment as I could possibly describe. There were skeletons. You beat the shit out of them.
They're all very dead now.
Arthur cut a few of them off with the wall, and with those not in the fight, it was short work. And then you proceeded to kill them too. No one left behind. Well done, group.
Nope. It was full. It was a full party wipe for them. We are now the monsters.
Full disclosure for anyone who watches and keeps up with such things. Burn and I were talking about it afterwards, and we worked together to rein that wall spell in just a little bit, but not too much. Like, it'll still function the same way, but we have it more in line with what you would expect from, say, a second level spell instead of more like fourth or fifth.
It's not 100 HP per square.
Mm-hmm.
That was a copy paste from an actual mystic power from a different discipline. It's just reflavored to be wood and not stone, and that was way too much.
So we lowered the starting hit points, but on the bright side, he can, as an action, pump more psi points into it to regrow it. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, Mackenzie. That pretty much brings us up to the status quo.
Hey!
Yeah.
Give yourself a gold star.
Also, in case I didn't describe it good last session, that wall basically was a tree that overgrew to the point that it just was several branches and roots just in a wall.
I have a tree like that in my front yard.
Yeah. I had a mulberry bush that turned into a mulberry tree because it was neglected for so long.
I love mulberries. Where do you live?
Wait.
Squee, you know exactly where I live. Also, I don't live at that place anymore.
Mulberries. I used to eat mulberries on the way to school every day, and then I moved, and there are no mulberries. All right.
I'm also not even joking. This tree was like 6.5 feet tall.
All right. One quick announcement before we get started, because I'm very proud of it. I have found eggnog. It took 8 stores and quite a few hours, but I found it, and I'm very proud of myself. This is a week-long quest. I wanted eggnog. It was all sold out, so I thought I'd make my own eggnog, and I tried twice and failed miserably. So then I went to 8 different stores and found eggnog. So I have eggnog.
Oh, we sold out of eggnog at one point, and I remember that chaos that day. We had very angry people coming up to the service desk going, "Where's your eggnog?"
Okay. The fight has ended. The room is now quiet. All the skeletons and zombies lay dead again on the floor. Dead, even deader than before. And I'm going to throw it back over to you guys.
All right. First action I'd like to do, Squee, can I have a map?
That's going to be a bonus action.
All right.
There you go. Let me know if that loaded for you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ty is going to walk up to Arthur and go, "Sorry about killing things in your arms again. But also, that worked really fucking well," and just like raise her hand for a high five.
He's gonna kind of stare at your hand and then look at you and stare at your hand.
Is this a you don't think this high five's worth it, and you're upset with me, or you just don't know what a high five is?
The latter.
She's
There's
gonna
confusion
reach
on her
over
face.
with your reach over with her other hand, grab your wrist, and just lift your hand and like force a high five.
Huh.
The high five broke the music.
Nice.
Epic, shattering high five destroys the world. What happened to my music? Players, keep going. I'll fix it.
Oh my god. As she's doing this, Dolma is going to put a hand to her back and cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
God damn it. Oh, I should have clicked on you. 11 points, so you're full, or at least you should be.
Yep. I changed it. She will smile over her shoulder at you. Although that didn't change on the combat tracker.
That's weird.
It did not. I can do it manually if you need to. How much did it heal?
All of
11,
it.
so she's good.
Oh, it healed a spell of all of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. No, it did
I
update
want that
your
spell.
combat tracker.
Was it just
Oh,
because
there we
she
go.
didn't have me highlighted?
Maybe.
Or was it just lagging?
No, it just took a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
But yeah,
Arthur-
Dolma kind of grips Ty's shoulder a little bit and gives her a tired smile. Just be right. Don't have Fulma as backup.
I'm sorry, Wally entering the call made you go super quiet for a couple seconds, so I did not hear majority of that.
Oh, just be careful because we don't have Fulma as backup.
I can try.
Jeez. He just sighs. Looks around, I guess. Do the bodies have like literally anything on them?
Roll me an
Or
investigation
in
check.
them? Okay. So I'm just so good at those.
And while you're doing that, Maggie kind of walks up next to you, staring down at one of the bodies. Oh my gosh, is this undead? I've read about them, but I've never actually seen them before. They are far more disgusting in real life than in the books.
That happens a lot.
Maggie.
What about demons?
What about demons?
Trolls?
What about trolls?
Orcs?
No.
Are they worse in real life?
Please don't go near trolls. They're mean.
Worse than
I've always wanted to meet one.
they can be. More likely than not, anything that you've hit hard enough usually doesn't look very nice when it stops moving.
Oh, that's a fair point. She like pulls out a notebook and starts writing down notes. All right. Investigation. You don't find much on them except rusted swords and wooden shields that are in usable condition, but you certainly wouldn't sell them at a store.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was more looking for like signs of arcane bullshit, but sure.
No.
Yep.
The only thing that you find of note during your investigation is that they no longer have eyes. Their eye sockets are empty. Whereas when you were fighting them, they had the eyes of a bronze dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to investigate the floor that lit up.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Can I roll Arcana, or is it?
Yeah, actually, that would work. Roll me Arcana.
Okay.
You look at the remnants of the floor where the glyph, which you are now clear was a glyph, lit up. It looks to be a type of variation of an alarm spell. But this one was activated by sight. The second someone walked near enough and saw it, it activated. And while you're not sure of the details, it seems very clear that this glyph was set to activate undead Dizians in this room. From what you can see around you, and from what little you do know of necromancy, Ashu, it doesn't seem like the glyph summoned these undead or created the undead. The undead were always there. This seemed to simply have caused them to attack and stand up. Because you'll remember on either side, these rooms are full of bones. It looks like many of the undead were simply hiding among them or back further in the room.
I guess I do want to check out the bones on the sides.
Okay. Gotcha. Roll me an investigation check with advantage, because if no one else, Maggie's going to help you. The whole time going through the bones with you, going, so have you seen a lot of undead? Do they always look like that? Perhaps, do they show wear and tear? Oh, do they still have the wounds from when they died?
I honestly don't know much about the undead.
Shoo. You don't find anything of magical note, but you do find, among the bodies, several coin purses that collectively equal to about 75 gold. And you find a diamond.
Alright, Ashu's going to make note of these things, step back out of the area. I have, okay, before I say that, do I know that these were separate, or are they, like, in one big clump?
What do you mean by separate?
Were, like, there different amounts of gold?
Oh,
spread around,
right.
or
No,
was it
no, no.
one
They
bag
were
with
spread
one-
around. They seem to be items that were buried with these bodies.
Okay. Ashu will make note of these things. Take out a separate empty bag, put those in it, and then note to the party what she found. And start just kind of walking ahead to...
Should we keep an eye out for those activation things?
Well, it's going to be hard to avoid them. They activate when we look at them.
It would actually be better off if we didn't notice them then.
Yeah.
So we want to kill the skeletons.
Yes! You hear Sir Ambrose from behind you. We should destroy them all.
Squints,
more
thinking.
At the zombie. At that moment, Ashu, especially as you kind of step forward to the cave, the chamber around you all shakes as you hear a roar. Arthur, I'm not going to make you roll for it. You're very familiar with that type of roar. That's the roar of a dragon. It is also a roar of pain.
Fuck. Okay. He's going to say we need to hurry up. That's the dragon's roar. And it's in pain.
Well, then let's fucking move, people.
Yeah, fine, I'm gonna fucking go. Goodbye.
Hang on! Wait! Stop! You can't jump to hyperspeed without plotting your course, man. You'll run right into a star.
Listen,
Good.
You saw The Last Jedi, right?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm planning.
I gotta ram him. Alright, give me a second.
Full
while I...
force into... That is... I'm sorry. That
I
was
know.
that was the most awesome, but canonically dumbest thing
Yes.
to even allow
That is
happen.
literally my mindset when I watched it. This is really cool. And also really, really stupid.
Don't do too much spoiling now. We're on stream.
It's The Last Jedi. I think if
Yeah.
they haven't seen it yet.
I'm just trying to be polite.
I understand and I appreciate your politeness.
With your
Alright,
southern
now that I
accent.
know the map, I'll go this way.
Curse you!
Alright.
The villains never expected this.
They never expected us to teleport.
You
I roll.
You walk
Oh.
forward and you see that the hallway splits into two ends and two sides. Again, this is a mix of natural caves and worked stone. it's clear that these were created, but created utilizing natural caves around you.
Okay.
Well,
Do I
Arthur,
hear anything from either side?
Well, Arthur,
Should I roll
you're
an
the
investigation? Sorry.
you're the leader. We're your ducklings.
Yes. Should I roll investigation, Squee, to try and figure out which direction to go? Where did the thing go? Or come from?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me. Actually, this would be a survival. Actually.
Survival.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you're kind of tracking or looking at tracks and stuff. Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh.
My rolls!
Arthur, there are tracks.
Okay.
There are tracks going many which direction.
Go this way.
Gotcha.
It looks like he knows where he's going, potentially, maybe?
There are tracks going every which way.
I have never seen
Give
a
me a
man with
second.
so much skill.
Oh my god.
What is it? Mhm.
Before Dolma enters the hall, she looks back at Sir Ambrose and says, "You remember which way you went?"
I never actually got in here, my lady. I was killed outside by my wife's grave.
She nods and pauses and looks back at him. Don't call me that. Just walks forward.
I do remember this room when I ran, but I don't remember anything else. And he kind of looks like his helmet looks down. It's clear that he is not comfortable talking about him running.
Mm-hmm. Well, he gets to suck it up.
Arthur, as you approach this next room, you see 3 wooden tables that stand in the middle. Their surface is stained red with old bloodshed. And to the east stands a 10-foot wide hutch with wicker doors opening into a straw-lined cage.
Okay. What's in the cage? Where is this cage? Can I see it on the map?
Yeah, you can. Hang on a second. It is this right here.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was
Let's
a bench.
investigate.
Yeah, I know. It's not the easiest to see, right? Well, you get to the cage and you find that it is empty. However, roll me a nature check.
A nature check.
Nature
Sweet.
check.
With my +3. Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. You see that the cage is empty, but as you look through it, you notice that the type of excrement and exoskeleton droppings that you see in this cage points to sturges. Sturges are like giant mosquitoes.
Yeah,
Very dangerous in large numbers. However, you also notice that these droppings are very old. If this cage was used, it has not been used in quite some time.
Oh, goody. Oh, that is the appropriate response, Elora. Good lord. He's going to relate to the rest of the group that the cages are empty. They were used a very long time ago. And potentially had sturges. Moving on.
All right.
So I got a little curious.
Yeah, no, by all means.
Oh, Dolma starts sweating. She's like, "Oh, excellent, wonderful, fantastic." Fucking flashbacks to this one time that her and her brother like ran into those things. Just like, oh god.
All right.
So let's go this way.
Give me a second. Give me a moment before you go in there, as I've got to prepare it.
No problem.
Gotta prepare the death.
Yes.
Prepare the sturges.
The sturge is everywhere.
Kenzie, please, no. I don't want to die. It's probably
Neither-
going to happen. But...
Neither did Sir Ambrose.
You just gotta rub it in, don't you?
I mean, a little bit.
Maybe he could just rub aloe vera in and it'll be fine.
All right. Arthur,
Yeah.
as you go ahead and start walking your way in, you find a large circular chamber. Give me a second. And as you kind of approach the walkway, you hear from the back of the chamber two things: heavy breathing and the sound of a female voice. Damn you, I need more!
Wow, we found her fast.
Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. I did not see anything.
No.
I didn't know where the fuck she was.
Nope.
We're
Oopsies.
literally rolling 50-50s.
You literally chose the right way, and plus, it's your first dungeon, and taking it easy on you.
All right, cool.
But no, you chose well.
Hey, Criana, if you got a dip, go ahead. It's all good.
Yeah, take care, Criana. Sorry, Criana's going to have to drop out. She's not feeling well, so we're going to continue on and wish her the
Yes.
best.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
All right.
So let us go.
As our
Where-
master friend fades from existence.
Yes.
So that's
Kai.
how the frickin'
So you've seen The Last Jedi.
Kai slowly wanders through the walls.
So that's how the false Hydra gets
Oh,
them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Next session, Criana's like, all right, let's play Kai. Who?
What friend? I never had a friend.
Let's be real. If anyone's going to start walking through walls and we'd be like, yeah, this makes sense, it would be Kai.
Mhm.
I second this.
So
So,
where do you want me to be before we start initiative?
I'd say the opening, as you wouldn't really see any of this until you round the
So
corner. Yes, correct. And you don't have to roll initiative yet,
All right.
unless you choose to. But when you walk in, this figure turns around, spins around, and you see an image that you have seen, many of you have seen once before with Kaitana's
Arthur
ability.
has not.
You see a woman with gray hair, a chainmail shirt, and metal armor on her wrists, shoulders, and shins. A very large shield and a green jeweled mace hangs at her side. She spins around. And, damn it! Fine. You found me. It'll be the last thing you ever find.
I don't know, I'm real good at finding things.
Did I say that?
Yes.
As Ty's saying that, Arthur was gonna get ready to say, "Actually, I was looking for a dragon." Bye. I mean,
Do it.
Arthur.
Do it.
Arthur.
yeah, he'll say that.
Well, no, you wouldn't, because I'm about to describe behind her,
Yeah.
in the back of the room,
Yeah.
where it's not shown on the map, there is a large bronze dragon chained to the floor in what looks to be metal chains that have black flames running up and down them.
Then instead of saying that, he'll stop himself, look at her, and say, "Did you do this?" In Elven.
She stares
Actually,
at
no.
you. Okay.
No, he'll say it in extremely broken common. He's gonna point at the dragon and point at her and go, "You do this?"
She looks at you and goes, yes, and I also do this. And now I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Do
Okay,
what? I can't see anything.
Did you find a friend? Arthur!
Arthur, did you find her?
Arthur!
Hey, Arthur, I'm with you. High five.
Yay, high five. Solidarity.
Mm. Mm.
Oh.
Mm. Mhm.
Oh no. Did anyone roll well?
Oh boy, guys.
Jesus Christ.
It's fine.
Hey, I
Everyone's
think my 14's
fine.
not bad.
You would think.
Now let me
Alright,
roll
so-
See
for
why?
let me roll for the
Oh,
I
there.
try to close the
NPCs.
window and close the map again. I need to just save this map.
Oh yeah, I'll share it with you. Again, there you go.
She rolled a 2.
Yeah, she's not doing much better.
Oh no.
Holy
I'm okay
shit.
with this. I'm really okay with this.
Okay.
Whew.
Well, give me a moment here while I change the music to something more suitable, like "Let It Go"
I-
from Frozen.
Do we want to remove Kai from the initiative?
Yeah, sorry, Kai. We'll add you back later. She's wandered off into the great walls beyond.
She found a
Dang it.
memory she liked.
Alright.
I keep losing my friend.
You could lose your brother.
Well, that would be a twist.
Alright.
Did you even
And-
know what
Glad
happened?
that isn't
Sweet.
me. Whew.
Squeak.
Yes.
You know exactly how to get Arthur's blood boiling.
It's like I've been playing with you guys for a very long time.
Yeah, it's like
Really?
that, right?
Orit, you're up first. There's menacing talking going on up there somewhere.
He's just standing there like, what's going on? Did you find her? Hello?
Do you want to actually
Shoe,
do anything with your
unable
action?
to respond from cumulative of curse.
You might also want to activate it being Orit's turn on the tracker.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Hang on a second.
Are
Or
we in initiative? Everyone's moving
It
really
feels like there's an initiative going on.
are there bad
supposed to do
guys up
something?
there? Usually initiatives only when there's bad guys up there.
Are there baddies? How many?
Are we the baddie?
Do you want to hold your action, or you can move through people?
I don't think
Oh,
she
yes.
can.
She
Oh, yes,
technically,
Sorry, he can.
yeah, he technically could if everyone lets him, but it would take his entire movement to
Yeah.
do it.
No, but isn't it 30?
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it ended on Arthur's space.
30.
Never mind. You could double
Like,
move.
technically, if you allowed that tiny, like, wall squeeze.
Yeah, I mean, you could move through them if you chose to, but it would be your entire movement to do so.
As I have flashbacks to the temple again and how he just opened the door and it's
Jesus
like
Christ.
three
I remember
naked
that temple.
three naked men all of a sudden just beamed up on him.
We haven't uploaded that one shot yet.
That was your father, too. Not you, your father.
Yeah, memories are genetic. Haven't you guys played Assassin's Creed?
Oh.
Alright,
He can't do anything. He's
Gotcha.
just stand there.
gotcha, understood. Kind of the same process, Maggie, like going to Dolma. Is Arthur talking to someone up there? Skeleton number 8
Skeleton number 8. What's happening, man?
steps up to Arthur. And,
Yes.
moving faster than its creator for some reason, attempts to strike at you
Yes, please, by all means.
and fails miserably. Dolma, your turn. Maggie just asked you, what's going on up there?
I think you may have heard a swoosh, maybe?
Right. The true enemy of this encounter, hallways.
A little bit.
Yep. Hi. So, just excuse me, pardon me, coming through. I guess she's gonna stand on this table so that she can aim. And
Assert
she's
dominance.
going to cast Fairy Fire.
Very
in that
nice.
room.
Very nice.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and select them all.
Please hit.
Okay. We have some failures. We have some successes. Much like the story of life. Skeleton number 6 is covered in fairy fire. Skeleton number 5 is covered in fairy fire.
And so is Shar.
So is Shar.
Good.
Yes.
Shar
Excellent.
being the name of the necromancer that your characters don't know yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, end turn.
Is that
Gotcha.
Charlemagne?
Yeah.
Speaking of Skelly number 6, he is going to step up to here and also strike at Arthur. Sorry,
Please.
Arthur, but I mean, you're there.
No, I'm the tank. Please do this.
Son of a biscuit. Skeletons, no bueno.
Listen, I thought 15 AC was bad.
Skeleton number 5, go!
Come on. Law of averages. Let's do this.
Hey, that was almost a crit,
You
too.
did it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Arthur, you take 6 points of damage.
Ow.
Skeleton 14 for some reason. That jumped really high. Skeleton 14 also is a shoe. You see Arthur just getting swarmed by these skeletons. Also misses. And skeleton number 12 pulls out a short bow and fires it at Arthur.
Okay.
And misses. Welp! There was
There you
attempts.
go.
Attempts were made. Ty, it's your turn. You can see some of this going on.
If you want, you can hold your action. I'm going to move and provoke a lot of attacks of opportunity.
I want to hold my action because I want to take your spot.
Okay, perfect.
Gotcha. All right. If you want, I'll let you two switch on the initiative order because you're right next to each other anyway. So we could make Arthur go first and Ty go second.
Sure.
All right. So
sounds
let
good.
me go ahead and make this for. There you go. So Arthur, you go first.
Alright, so first things first, let me double check that this is a bonus action. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Oh, it's
Sweet,
an
none of
action.
the names are
Okay.
showing up if we like hover over them.
Damn.
Are they not at all?
No.
Like, because for me, they're showing up, but they're just really small for some reason.
No.
Interesting.
Also, Laura wants you to mark down which ones were fairy fire.
Yeah, I'm working on that because
Okay.
they're fairy fired in the actual, tracker. Actually, they're not. Why aren't they?
Mm.
Weird.
You know what?
Yeah. Let me add that real quick.
I'm going to do something neato burrito.
Ooh.
I'm going to use.
I didn't click on the thing.
Oh. Gotcha. Keep going, Arthur.
I'm going to use my Surge of Speed,
Mm-hmm.
which is from the Celerity Discipline. It allows me to, as a bonus action, gain 2 benefits, which is not provoke attacks of opportunity and gain climbing speed equal to my walking speed. So he's just gonna fucking go straight past all these guys, not provoke any attacks of opportunity.
You can't quite do that. You can't move through
Cannot?
enemy spaces, and there's really nothing to climb on to get past them. You can climb up the wall, but that's not going to help you get past them.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, sorry.
You could
I won't be able
spider
to
up
do
a
that.
wall.
You could. So
Instead,
here's what I would say. You could spider up a wall and kind of start moving around along the wall. You know what I mean?
I've got another idea. It's
Sure.
fine. I am going to just try and empowered strike this, instead doing. Okay, I have to hit with this first. So unarmed strike versus this guy. Blamzo.
That is a hit.
8 versus 13. It is a
Mhm.
hit. All right. So first things first, he's going to take 4 bludgeoning damage because I don't have empowered strikes, and
Mhm.
I'm going to use this power called knockback. Knockback allows me, if I hit, to use up to 3 psi points and knock them back 10 feet per psi point. I'm just going to try and pop him back.
I believe
10
they have
feet.
to make a strength save.
Yes.
Right.
So DC 11 strength save.
On which skeleton? Oh,
Number
there you
8.
go. Perfect. He was a 4. He succeeded.
Success. So nothing
But,
happens.
yes,
He just burned that psi point.
Correct. Sucks, man. But yep.
It happens. Well,
You hit
I
him.
fucking tried.
Like the villains in front of him, attempts were made.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. All right. Ty.
I literally can't do anything.
You could squeeze into that little space in between Yeshu and Arthur.
That is literally the only thing I can do.
You could run.
I'm not gonna run.
Okay. Well,
You don't have any range?
I'm not gonna pull out a crossbow in this spot.
throws shovel.
Fair.
I have a dagger. No, I'm out of daggers. No, I should have one more dagger I can throw. Not the point. I'm not pulling out. Oh no, sorry, it's a short bow, but still, I'm not pulling out a bow when it's so tight. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to aim, pull back, and not shoot Arthur in the ass.
Please
Luckily,
don't shoot my bow.
in 5th edition, that is not possible, but I still get your point.
I guess. Can a shoe and I just do a dance to flip?
Yeah, you're right next to each other. I'm okay with this. If Yeshu
Okay,
is okay with it.
Yeah, you okay with this? Okay, let's just flip. There we go.
Flippity flop. Also,
there's-
if you move up one, you can still hit one of the skeletons.
I can hit. Can I hit this one?
No, you can hit this one.
While here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're basically kind of
It's
reaching.
diagonal.
It's diagonal. You can you're kind of having to. You'll have to kind of poke a little bit, but you can hit
Yeah, I
him.
was just trying to think of how can I stylize that, and I think the thing is just turning this shovel so it's like kind of not like I don't know how to say sideways, but like the side of the shovel part is pointing to the ground,
Mm,
and then just jab forward is the only thing I can think of.
sure.
Okay.
So control click on him and
Yep.
attack.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Wow.
Skeletons are not hard to hit. They don't nimble well.
I broke his nose that he doesn't have.
He did. You hit him for 7 points of damage. He's actually not looking so hot. What did do
I
with my
think I
combat
cracked
tracker?
his
There it is.
skull a bit.
There it is. All right. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and make Char a little smaller on the screen. Like on the stream, Char's just like BAM!
It is I.
All right. Good. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Oh, wait. Sneak attack damage. You should
Would
be
that
doing
be
sneak
sneak
attack.
attack? That's-
Absolutely.
is that flank?
Threatened by an ally. As long as an ally is
Okay.
also standing within melee range of it, you get your sneak attacks.
Oh, I thought it would be flanking. I'm like, there's no way that counts as flanking.
No, that's I know it's a common mistake, but flanking counts for anyone. The cool part about rogues is you just have to have someone engaged with them.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna throw a raid 3 die.
Yeah, I'll edit his sheet. Wow, 11 skeleton.
18.
8.
How dead is he?
He is pretty damn dead.
Okay. That breaks a hole at least, so we can climb into that.
His bones. So you like kick up the shovel into him and just kind of like shovel him away.
No, literally what I think just happened is she just jabbed it forward right into his face and
Nice.
just like continued too far in and just broke the skull.
I like to think you caught it like in the mouth and just like the jawbone falls off and the head and then just tumbles backwards.
Yes.
All right, Ashu, your turn.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Yep. How do I see the initiative on? I think that's under like battle or whatnot.
It's the two crossed
combat
swords up
tracker.
right-hand corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just checking. Yeah. A shoe grabs Tyburn's shoulder and says, "This is your moment. Your time is now. And quick about it." You get 2 things. As my main action, you basically get to move over to an enemy that I choose. That could be any of these skeletons. And as my bonus action, you can then roll a d8 to increase your initiative.
Who is this directed towards?
You?
Tyburn.
I figured
You.
it was me, but also I wasn't confident because I missed the name.
So, I assume you just want to step up one, right?
Will that block
Oh,
you of anything?
Hang on,
Arthur?
my washing machine's going nuts. Give me a second.
Nah.
Okay. Okay, then yes.
In fact, it would make sure that there's a hole that I can go through and hit Char.
True.
And don't worry about getting hit by Char. I still have that materia.
I forgot to buy material those weeks ago. Oh well, I'll get some before. I will get some before the Hydra.
Yeah.
How much gold do I even have? That's not the point right now. Can I
To
attack?
assume you'll make it that far.
I still want
Betcha
to
I
make
will.
that onesie, damn it.
I'm sorry about that. My washing machine was going blip, 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 blip.
I could not hear it.
I could.
I could hear it very slightly.
All right.
Yeah, I want that dragon onesie, god dang it.
Oh God, yeah. All right. So, Ty, did you roll your initiative?
No, I was waiting for you to come back on that.
Oh, gotcha. Roll me a d8.
Just D8. Okay. Did that actually roll in the box, or did that roll
Yeah,
on
you
the
did.
character sheet?
D10.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that's a d10. Roll one more time for me.
I hate that they're not labeled.
Hey, one more. So that makes your initiative 7, which gets you above one of the skeletons. So you get to
Yay!
go before one of them goes first.
I like how I went down in the initiative just to go back up.
All right. So a shoe. That was your action and bonus action. wanna
She
move?
still gets to do an attack.
Oh. I see.
Alright. I'm going... Okay, I guess to stylize this, is she kind of follow through with the momentum of moving forward, and then out of the corner of her eye, see this bugger to her right on the screen, and just fling around in a circle and just jam him with her shovel as well.
Very nice. And he's fairy fired, so that's going to be with advantage. You shouldn't have to worry about just roll. It should do it for you.
Okay.
You have to make sure you target him.
Yeah.
Am I doing the sneak attack one, or am I doing without sneak attack?
You can only do sneak attack once per. Wait. Yes. No. You
I
can.
can't.
No. You can't. You can do it once per turn, but guess what? It's not your turn. So yes, you can
No.
do it.
Okay, so I'm doing sneak attack
It's
for this?
my turn.
Yeah, I know, right? It took me a second. I caught on. It's fine. But yes, you can do sneak attack.
Jesus, the shoe is so powerful.
There we go.
Shoe is awesome.
Just
Alright.
don't
We
punch her.
We should just re-roll all rogues. Have a shoe just dumb.
Oh my god. A shoe just doling
Party
out.
full of rogues.
That's instant death, as it says in the
That's
chat
instant
screen.
death. Yep.
That's instant death. That's not just death. That's instant death.
Shoot, you made Ty so OP.
Well, that's great because I can't do that again. Bye.
Brilliant. All right.
Wait,
any-
hold on.
Are you actually moving?
1, 2. let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go here.
Table party.
Table party.
All right. Char's turn. Char places her hand on one of the chains covering the bronze dragon and says words of power. And from the floor in front of her, 2 beings start to claw their way out. Hang on. As 2 hideous ogres, undead and rotting bodies, claw their ways out of the ground, their eyes glowing bright in bronze. And as they do it, the dragon behind her whimpers.
I fucking knew it.
I'm going to have them roll their initiatives, which are super, super powerful, let me tell you. Initiative number 1. Whoa, okay. Initiative number 2. That's not horrible, actually.
In comparison to everybody else.
Right.
Not bad.
Not bad for -2 to Dex. Okay. That is Char's action. Sir Ambrose. Let me through! I must face her! 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Go for it, dude.
35. Sir Ambrose does double moves to there, shield at the ready, and like as he gets there, he kind of like skids. Whoa! Was not expecting that.
Choices were made and regretted.
Were made. That's double movement. So, well, wow, yeah, 16's the highest initiative. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yep.
Well, choices were made. Ty, the ogre,
Ty.
lumbers forward.
It's okay. It'll be okay.
With dragging a large morning
Ty's
star
scared.
behind it, it raises it with its hand and tries to slam it down on your head. That's a hit. Doing.
I am going to hold on.
Uh-huh.
I am going to take the damage for her using my materia.
Gotcha. You activate the materia as a reaction, taking 15 points of damage. I'll go ahead and add it to you. So 14 because of your temporary.
Yeah.
So you've taken 24. Tyburn, you have none. As the mace hits you, but Ty, you don't feel the damage. It's kind of weird, but Arthur, your head gets ducked down and starts bleeding from the side as it takes a massive bruise.
Fucking yikes.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
All right. Orit, your turn.
Is that an ogre? Oh, jeez. Okay, we're gonna try a witch bolt this. All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, haha. I'm gonna do favored by the gods. I can roll 2d4 and add it, see if that changes
Sure.
it enough.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give it a try. So that's 5.
It's 5.
Yes, that's more than enough.
I was hoping so.
Way more than enough.
Alright, let's do damage. 12.
Yes, that definitely hits. Well done.
That's all he's got, so
Gotcha.
Turn.
It hits him, and as it hits him, you can see the bolts bite into his shoulder, and attach and do damage. However, he's still, I mean, it looks like it's hurting him. It's ripping his body apart, but he doesn't seem to be noticing it.
Just
Right.
wait, buddy.
Maggie says, "I swear I hear fighting up there." And she steps down and she goes, "Oh! Oh! Wow! That's really huge!" And she'll pull her yo-yo out and start spinning it around, and will cast Catapult at the zombie between zombie number this one. It's got 14. Skeleton 14. Where is your... Hey, you? Give me a second. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Give me a second, guys. I have to re-add Maggie. She's not working correctly for some reason. It's fine. It's okay.
No!
Maggie Pie!
Dang it, we were entrusted with our first NPC and they freaking perished into oblivion.
You walked into the wall.
The
Oh,
walls. The walls. She's not enemy, she is friend, game. There we
What
go.
are you trying to tell us?
There we go. Okay. So she targets this skeleton. Hey, I said she targets this skeleton. Okay, seriously, game? Oh, hang on. It would help if I put her on the map.
Yeah.
And then she targets the skeleton. There we go. Hey!
Hey.
And slingshots the yo-yo past Arthur's head, in between Arthur and Ty, at the skeleton. The skeleton fails, taking 15 points of damage as the yo-yo flies directly through its clavicle, shattering the upper half of the skeleton and killing it.
Jesus.
And then the yo-yo flies back into her hand and she catches it. And Orit, since you're staying next to her, as she raises her hand up to catch it, you can see that her robes are kind of sleeveless, and good lord, that's a muscled arm. And as she catches the flinging yo-yo, her hand doesn't move an inch, as if she was just catching like a dog chew toy or something.
I know that, like, both of her arms are probably really buff, but I want to imagine just one arm incredibly buff.
Just
the
her
one.
yo-yo arm.
Yeah.
Just the yo-yo arm.
Dulma, your turn.
You're muted. There.
Yep. All right. So she doesn't have a lot of range stuff left, so she's just gonna stick with the cantrip. So, chill touch.
That's the hit.
Damage.
Hits for 4 points.
Oh,
Continuing to do damage. You guys are definitely hitting him. It's hurting, but this guy looks chunky.
mm-hmm.
Anything else, Dolma?
Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action, yes?
Correct.
Cool. I shall give Bardic Inspiration to Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Arthur, you have a d6 to use at your leisure.
Great. Can I use it for health?
Nope.
Okay. Yay!
I know, right? Those things hit hard. Skeleton number 5. The one that's on Fairy Fire makes another sword swing at Arthur. And fails miserably.
Thankfully.
And then the other ogre stumbles forward and raises its morning star to hit Sir Ambrose with a massive walloping blow He does 14 points to Sir Ambrose Everdawn as Ambrose brings up his shield, and the Morning Star lands on it with such force that you hear the bones in his arm cracking.
Ooh.
Ty, your turn.
So, I know there's 2 ogres right here.
Mm-hmm.
I know I should attack them, but she doesn't want this fucking skeleton coming up behind her and whacking her on her head, so she's gonna whack him on his head.
A fair thing to do.
Cause this has gone so well so far. Is this still sneak?
Yes, it is, because Arthur is threatening.
And you also have
Yeah, you are.
advantage.
14's a hit. These things are not the nimbles, and you kill it with your shovel. You're just killing things left and right, just like a weed whacker, just laying them out one after another. Flip,
Like
flip.
she's been dealing with them for some time.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah!
It's like Ty knows right where to hit a skeleton to do the most damage.
You know what? I didn't consider that, cause I guess I'm stupid. But yeah!
Yeah. These ogres are new, though. Haven't seen them very often.
No!
Alright, anything else for your turn?
Let me look at cunning action again for 2 seconds to see if there's anything worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is. I can waste that as a bonus action, right? Yeah, as a bonus action, I can disengage. So I'm gonna get away from these stupid ogres.
Gotcha. Yeah. Good idea.
How far can I go again?
Your full movement. 30 feet.
All right. I'm gonna kind of just go. I'm gonna go up here.
Perfect.
The boys can deal with it.
Right.
Cool.
Alright. Sweet.
Now it's Skellebones' turn.
Skeleton number 12 turns his short bow on the person that's moving around the side and fires an arrow at Ty.
Come at me, bro.
And misses. Because
Come at me, bro.
these skeletons are pathetic.
I'm okay with this.
Arthur. Buddy, that hurt.
Alright. Yeah. I'm at 8 HP.
And there's a dragon that's dying behind you. You can hear, like, that whimper. Ooh, that was not good.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. So if I were to do a line attack,
Mm-hmm.
would it hit both zombies and her?
How big is the line?
The line is 30 feet.
No, but how wide?
1 square.
Yep, it would hit them. They're large.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna undo that. Target, and breath weapon.
Okay. 2 succeeded, 1 failed. So Ogre
Okay.
Zombie 1 failed. Is it half damage for the ones that succeeded?
Yes,
Right.
it's half damage on success.
Nice roll.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you do 11 damage. The ogre who's been taking the most damage failed his, so he's starting to look pretty damaged. Describe your breath weapon. You've never used it before.
Yeah, I've never used it before. I haven't really thought of it before, but
Mhm.
it is definitely acid breath. It's gonna sound gross, but the best way I can describe it right now is vomit. Like, unless you guys can think of a better way.
No,
Dude.
like,
It's fine.
have you guys ever seen, like, you know, the way I'm thinking is like a rock singer or a punk rock singer where they just kind of ball their fist and scream, right?
Yes.
Like that, but projectile acid.
Yes. Like, I would totally be down for it just being like a mist or something like that.
Yeah, that's
Of
cool.
acid.
Actually, I like that. It's like a cloud, green cloud that billows out and starts to burn what it touches.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything for your bonus or movement?
I'll go ahead and move here. And
Gotcha.
for my bonus action, I'm going to use a celerity thing. I
Also,
am going
what?
to use...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. What is it? What is it? Rapid step? No. Agile defense, that's the one. As a bonus action, I take the dodge action,
Gotcha.
burning 2 side points. I'm
Man.
down to 8 psi points.
Yeah, I know.
Whew. So I
Alright.
can't remember what dodge does. Dodge does disadvantage, right?
Correct. Disadvantage on all attacks.
Alright.
Alright.
So just keep that in mind. I don't know how to do the macro for.
I'll take care of it. Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Because it's
Alright,
only for one turn.
That's my turn.
Perfect. A shoe. You hear big
boy.
things in there that you did not see before.
Sure did. I also noticed that my good friend got a big bludgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 1.
He's a
2,
bodyguard, that's fine.
3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. Yeah, I'll go over here.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm going to my goodness, how do I even use this? I'm going to try to heal Arthur.
Okay. I suggest using it with gusto.
Please. Do the thing.
What are you using to heal him?
I'm going to be using Cure Wounds at 2nd level, and I don't know how to use that.
Unfortunately, Cure Wounds is touch only. You have to touch him. Do you have Healing Word?
I do have Healing Word.
Healing Word can reach him, and that's only a bonus action, but it does less healing.
So I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could, if allowed, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 would be. 5
Yes.
would be there.
I'm fine with that, yes.
Alright.
So Maggie would let you through. And then you can do Cure Wounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna Cure Wounds 2nd level on Friendo here.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll. Right, control click on him and then roll.
Yeah, if you're doing it at a higher level, when you grab the hit dice, I believe it's left click, and you should add dice to it and then roll.
Click what?
Well,
First?
he's casting the spell, so.
What?
Whoa, what's that?
What?
I'm trying to figure out how to cast my spell.
Oops.
Like,
Yeah,
Sorry
no,
about that. Sorry.
So if you hit the not the hourglass, the magnifying glass next to it, it'll give you
Okay.
the heal button. Click and drag off of the 1d8 plus whatever, and then if you right click, it'll give you an extra dice.
right click where?
Anywhere,
Just
as long as you're
right-click while
holding
you're
it.
holding down and carrying the dice. So that'll add as many
So,
dice as you click to it.
Hourglass to open up the healing thing. Then, oh jeez.
Oh, oops. Ignore
Well,
that.
a shoe! You're super healed!
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I click and drag off of the healing thing and not a D8
Yeah.
itself.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you right click one more time to add a second D8.
Alright, got it.
Did I heal that over?
No, you healed a shoe who had no damage, so it was fine.
Oh, okay. Ugh.
Dulma channeling her brother, apparently. Arthur, you heal 14 points of damage.
I thought I targeted you. God.
That's fine. No, it's fine. Easy enough to fix. Oh, you did! It just took it a second.
Okay.
Arthur,
No, I
did you
did
change
that
that? Oh, okay, never mind. But
Yeah.
either way,
Also,
you're
want
feeling
empathy.
much better. That
Yes,
pretty much
better.
healed the wound in your head. Okay,
The fake
anything
cure.
else, Ashu?
Surprisingly enough, I'm out.
I understand, man. Alright, Shar's turn. Shar is going to Sorry, just looking real quick here what I want to do. Shar points a finger out at Arthur and casts Toll the Dead. With a critical success, it does nothing to you.
What?
It does nothing to you. You succeeded.
You saved.
You saved.
That's a save throw.
Oh, okay, thank fuck.
You're too vibrant.
Yeah, I got scared
Oh,
at the 20
no.
as well.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I know exactly why it didn't work.
Sir Ambrose
Reason.
is crying out, "You die this day for what you've done, and I will take everything from you," as he targets the ogre in front of him with his warhammer. Give me a second here. Okay. And makes an attack against the ogre and almost crits. Almost crits! Doing 10 points of damage to the zombie. Hitting it in the shoulder. And then Ogre Zombie 1 focuses on Arthur.
Yep.
At disadvantage, as Arthur is currently a speedy boy.
Yeah.
And his Morningstar raises up, roar, and he slams it downwards at you. And misses as it slams into the earth, sending shards of stone flying in all directions.
Thank fuck.
Orit, your turn.
We are going to use our action to snap his fingers and automatically deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target.
Mm-hmm.
Da, da, da.
As Witch Bolt continues to burn.
It continues to burn as his
Nice.
oozy fingers snap. Little lightning bolt shoots across and smacks him across the face again, like a big dumb idiot.
Nice. You guys can see that this ogre is starting to take... The damage it's taking is starting to accumulate. Anything else, Orit?
We're gonna move up
Gotcha.
to here.
Okay. Maggie, going, oh gosh, oh gee, oh, sorry, Mr. Shu, excuse me, pardon me, coming through, and she starts twirling the yo-yo again, and this time targets the same ogre, and, casts it at 2nd level. I'll just have to add this normally. The ogre tries to... Wow, that's a success. As the yo-yo flies towards it, the ogre suddenly cricks its back, and the yo-yo flies right past it, slams into the wall, chipping the stone.
Suddenly, his neck springs to the side.
I'm just imagining an ogre just doing limbo.
Yeah! And Maggie's just like, oh, that's no... Oh, no!
Fucking chip the wall. What the heck?
It doesn't help that also, like, you can see their intestines, like, falling out in the picture, so you just imagine that's where it just snapped back, and there's just more falling out now. I made it grosser.
And Maggie, so distraught as the ogre did that, and as the yo-yo flies back to her, she fumbles it, and it falls to the floor and starts kind of like rolling around with the string, and she uses the rest of her turn like, oh no, and like gets on her hands and knees and starts scooping it up. Dulma.
Baby.
Oh boy. It's so weird. I keep complaining about Amelia being all attack and no utility, and now I've got Dulma who's all utility and no attack. Yeah, she'll just keep throwing out chill attacks, you guys. Ranged attack. Boop, boop.
That's a hit.
Oh, seriously?
They have an AC of 8. The giant ogres of zombie variety. Alright, you do 2 damage to it, but it's undead, so doesn't that give it disadvantage?
On attacks against me, yeah.
Against you only, or anyone?
It says attacks against. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's you, because basically the spell is from you affecting them.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a cantrip. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Dolba?
Need that dead in turn.
Okay. Ogre Zombie 22. That's his actual name, by the way. His parents did not like him. Raises its flail again to fling it at Sir Ambrose. And hits him again, dealing 14 more points of damage, and Sir Ambrose falls to a knee, holding his shield up above him. His shield is starting to crack.
Great.
Tyburn, your turn.
God, as much as I want to clear all the skeletons away real fast, I think I'm gonna go up against this one ogre. So I'm gonna move forward, and I am going to attack him. I'm on the wrong tab. No one is flanking him now, huh?
No, Arthur is still threatening him. He's a large creature, so Arthur is
Okay.
still considered to threaten him.
All right, sneak attack.
Oh, oof. Ouch. Hey, you got inspiration if you want to use it.
You do?
I'm not gonna use it here.
All right. Just letting you know. So, that is unfortunately a miss.
Okay.
Do you have a dagger?
Yes.
You
double
can
check.
use your offhand as a bonus.
Yes, you can. You
Okay.
won't do a whole lot of base damage to it, but you could still use sneak attack if you hit.
Okay.
And sneak attack's big damage.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Okay. So.
So it's just the D4 and not plus the dexterity, correct?
Correct. But it's going to be your same to hit, so it's still going to be a dex, just like with your shovel.
Okay. So do you want me to roll the
Yeah,
thing
just-
I have set up for dagger?
Yes, please. By all
okay.
means. That'll be perfect. That's a hit! Just barely! It's just barely a hit! Because their AC sucks. Go ahead and roll a d4 for damage plus the sneak attack damage.
Okay. So how many I think this is should I just roll 3 D4s?
No, because your sneak attack is d6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah.
D6. So D4 and how many D6 do you want me to roll?
3,
It's-
right? Regular sneak
I
attack.
thought it was 4d6.
I don't know, whatever
So
your sneak
that's-
attack is.
The
only reason
fourth 6 is the weapon itself.
Gotcha,
That-
yeah. So
That's-
just roll me a d4 and then roll me 3d6. I'll add it manually.
I'm gonna quickly double check the homebrew because I know the homebrew messed with the sneak attack, but I don't know
Oh,
if
yes.
it was just with improv weapons.
By all means, do that.
When making
give it
a
a
sneak
check.
attack with an improv weapon, yes. So
Okay, all right.
So what is base sneak attack?
3d6.
Okay.
So roll me a d4 and then 3d6, and I'll just add it all manually.
Okay.
I changed the music. That loop was starting to get old. Okay, so 3
Okay.
damage from the dagger.
Okay. And you sure it's 3 and not 2?
Hang on 1 second. I'm almost positive, but let me
Because I rolled 4d6 when I'm doing it with the improv weapon.
Right, because I believe that's adding a d6. I am almost positive. Give me 1 second. Yes, 2d6, sir, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, 2d6.
2d6.
Nicely done. That's some nice d6 rolling. I don't know. I can't words today. So another 11. Oh. So I imagine Ty like swings with the shovel, and the shovel hits, but it just bounces off its fist as it kind of flings the fist out. But completely unperturbed, she then pulls out like a dagger and reverse stabs it directly into him, doing massive damage, and this thing is just barely standing.
Nice.
Skeleton number 12 drops short bow and tries to hit with sword and fails. Buddy.
Everyone's not rolling the hottest.
Arthur, your turn.
Really good damage.
Okay, it's my turn.
Mhm.
I am going to use Empowered Strikes. So his hands and feet start glowing. Then I am going to attack this zombie that's right in front of Arthur. Kablamza.
That's a hit.
12 versus 17 versus AC. Dealing 7 damage.
7, perfect. And this is the one that was attacking Sir Ambrose?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. You
That
hit
has
it.
to be my turn.
Mm-hmm. Your fists definitely do damage to it. Starts tearing away at the skin, more intestines falling out.
Aw.
It's a little icky. A shoe!
Oh boy. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Uh-huh. Heavily wounded. Yep. Okay. Can Ashu see the most right ogre thing?
Yeah. I'd say yes, you could see part of it if you kind of like duck out. Because in theory, you could see, this square, so that would work. You're not going to see all of it, but you can see like its arm.
That's fine. I'm not quite sure how much I really need to see of this person to do this.
As long as you can see it.
God. Yeah. Okay. She's going to she's actually going to try to scoot up to here. Stand as proud as she can against this particular thing. And he's like, lay down in your grave where you belong. And then she's going to, of course, vicious mockery this boy. See if I can actually properly do this time. What is this?
Go
Is it control
issue.
click?
It hurts because he didn't have a grave.
Wait, you
No.
had it selected.
You did
but
have
you
it selected, yeah.
it.
Do I have
You
it?
have me selecting it now. What?
Just control click it one more time.
Yeah, just control click it once.
There you go.
There. You have
Okay.
it selected.
I do! Cool! Okay.
Yeah, now roll the save on your spell. The little part that highlights up.
Vicious mockery.
Mm-hmm.
Save.
It hurts his little feelings because no one ever dug in a grave.
Maybe it was for a reason.
Yeah, because it was an ogre.
Peace.
Not even its little ogre buddies were like, yeah, that guy. Yeah, we should bury him.
It succeeds, though. Just barely. Sorry, Shrew. Is that it? Anything else for your turn?
Frustrated, not noticing that it worked, she's just gonna try to stab this thing next to it with the dagger.
Nice.
Oh, please do just enough to kill him.
Select dagger.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
Ooh.
That's a hit. And that's enough! He had 1 hit point left!
Oh.
A shoe takes out a dagger and, like... I don't know, Shu, how do you kill this thing with your 2 points of dagger damage?
She just frustrated, takes out the dagger, stabs at this, like, the side where the rest of it just kind of, like, crumbles and falls.
So I'm going to leave it here because it's such a big corpse that it counts as difficult terrain, but I'm turning it upside down so that you know it's dead. Alright, well done, Ashu. Anything else for your turn?
I actually don't have anything I can do. I use my movement, main, and bonus.
Gotcha. All right. Char's turn. Char screams no, and rushes forward up on top of the ogre, just directly towards a shoe who took down the ogre.
It was me.
I know, right?
You stole my kill!
You stabbed him with your 2 points of damage, you monster!
Well, that shoe's gonna go down. It's nice knowing you guys.
Maybe, maybe not. It seems like this cleric may have used all its magic to raise everything. It hit, and you take
Does she not have heavy
9
armor?
points.
Does she not have her armor on right now?
Oh, she does.
She does.
It's just leather armor. A shoe, you take 9 points of damage, but you're still up.
Yay!
She hits you. She like rage filling her eyes. Then, hang on a second. Yeah, that's gonna be that. Sir Ambrose valiantly stands back up on both feet. No, I will not fall to this! And dropping the shield, the busted shield, and wielding his warhammer in both hands, attacks and misses. Oh, buddy.
Oh,
Come
dear darling.
on. That's fine. Okay. Sorry, pal. He's trying. Ogre 1 is dead, so he doesn't get a turn. Orit, your turn.
Can I switch places with a shoe?
No, because that would... Yes, but that would take your action to do, because you'd have to pull a shoe away, or she'd take an opportunity attack. 2 opportunity attacks, actually.
Do you want to ready in action?
It's up to you. I'm just thinking, don't want to get you down, because,
I'll take
switch
care of it. Don't you worry.
alright. And we're just gonna try to hit this lady with, let's do a guiding bolt.
This poor skeleton, everyone has just started ignoring him.
Look, I was going to, and then I saw how low the ogre was.
I know.
I'm sorry, but
No,
There's some
you
more
guys are
important
doing
things
the right
going on.
things, yes.
there's way more important things.
You hear that, skeleton? You're failing.
Kind of, yeah. Come on, guiding bolt.
That's a hit.
11.
Nicely done.
She gets oozed on.
Nicely done. Out of curiosity, what was the advantage for?
She had furry thing.
Yes,
Fairy
she does
fire.
have fairy fire.
Yeah, she has
Perfect.
fairy fire.
It's been a while. I didn't think about that. Absolutely perfect. You hit her for 11 points of damage. Nicely done. Your guiding bolt hits her.
And the next attack roll made against the target providing the next turn has
Again,
advantage. Which, again, she has fairy fire, so that's not gonna matter.
advantage. All right. Anything else, Ori?
We're all kind of bunched up, so no.
Gotcha.
Sure you don't want to move over to that skeleton over there?
He's
Actually,
kinda
you know
lonely.
what? Yes.
Okay. Maggie, on her hands and knees, like scoops up her yo-yo, going, no, 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 no. She gets it in her hands and stands up, looking very flustered, and she goes, okay, okay, and starts twirling it around and casts catapult again at level 2 at this guy. Maggie, there you go, lady.
Maggie.
And he fails miserably, actually.
Jesus.
And she does 9 plus 8. So 17 points of damage to him as the yo-yo flies forward, this time past Arthur's hair, making it like whoosh to the side, and hits him full on in the face, leaving a very large indent that looks kind of like a yo-yo before flying back to her hand and getting caught. And then she kind of goes, "Oh, okay, that's better." Dulma, your turn.
Come on in, Doma. The water is fine.
Fucking real crowded in there, guys. I don't know about that.
See how it is.
Yep, so she's gonna step over here, and then she's gonna cast Chill Touch on this guy. Oh shit. 1 level of exhaustion on an
Wow. Well, not
Boy, am I
incredibly helpful. Still, it's
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Man, I'm feeling way more tired. I feel like I could lie down for the rest of my life.
yeah, you do critical damage, not the best roll. Still, you hit it real good.
Meokum.
Someone
you can tell
cares.
it's exhausted.
Gross name.
It looks tired, Dolma.
He's very sleepy.
He's very
Got
sleepy. So
bumped real
he's
hard.
just about ready to
Very
give up.
small nightcap on his head.
He's just he's been trying. He hasn't hit shit. He's done. He's just so done with everything. He didn't even want to be here. All right. Anything else for your turn, Dolma?
I just wanted to be a baker. And turn.
All right. Ogre Zombie 22. Does he have a... No, I don't think he has a disadvantage or anything. Just trying to think if there's anything... Nope. He's just going to continue his mindless attack on Sir Ambrose.
Bye, Sir Ambrose. Or not. Yeah,
Or not!
Okay, whew.
As he flails his Morning Star to the side, and Sir Ambrose, now not having his large shield and gripping his Warhammer in 2 hands, skips back just enough for the flail to the Morning Star to hit into the wall, shaking the cavern around you. Ty, which is really good because, my god, guys, he's not doing good.
No.
We have plenty of healers here. Nothing we can do about that.
He's a little undeady.
He wants to die in 10 minutes anyways. Like,
Yes, true, but harsh.
not my fault. Speaking of which, maybe I shouldn't straight up attack a lady then. Remembering that he wants to do the final blow even though he's in the wrong spot.
Delicious skeleton over
It
there.
is a delicious
I know there's a delicious
He
skeleton.
looks so sleepy.
I want to join in on the sleep fest, and I'm going to... No, that doesn't work. I want to do the opposite. I want to hit the snooze button, that is his head.
Oh,
Okay, am I
You-
targeting anyone? No. Oh, just a skeleton. Is Ari threatening?
yeah.
Yep.
Look at how threatening he is.
Yeah. Ari's like going, grrr.
Okay. Why am I doing this improvising when I literally have one for my shovel?
I don't know. I mean, it has to be something like Ty knows something about skeletons and shovels that just clicks so well. Look at that.
I like my shovel!
And he's
Die!
dead.
And he...
Hey, good
And
job,
he gets
Skeleton
to
12.
rest.
You're my favorite.
He did absolutely nothing.
I don't think he hit anyone. That poor
No,
baby
no.
skeleton.
He fired the bow twice and the sword once and nothing. Just absolutely
His heart
nothing.
was really not in it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, don't worry about that. I didn't know that's what that would do.
Anything else for your turn, Ty?
Can I use a bonus attack to use my dagger still?
Yes, you can. Mm-hmm.
Does that include throwing my dagger?
Yes, it would.
Okay. I technically have one.
However, if you try and throw your dagger while engaged with Char, you will do it at disadvantage.
I want to throw it at Shard, yes.
I guess they're including the attack.
That would still be at disadvantage.
I'm okay with that. I'm gonna find my shovel.
You also can.
You can just stab her. Yeah, she's right there.
Stab her right there.
Fine.
I'm saying you can throw it. I don't mind.
I want to throw it for the flare, because I also don't really want to kill her. I just want to take a couple more points off.
I'm just gonna say right now, if you throw it, it's going to be at normal because she has the fairy fire.
Oh, that's a fair point. She's got fairy fire. And I wouldn't worry too much because even if you hit her and do max damage, it's like 4 points. Because you don't add anything to it anymore.
Yeah, since
You
it is
don't
still
have
your turn
sneak.
since the
That's
sneak attack.
Okay.
I mean, 4 points is 4 points, right? But, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm still just gonna throw it for the...
Yeah, for the looks of it. I like it. Do it.
Take that!
She catches it. She catches it on her shield. Like I think this Ty has this cool like flips it, catches the end, and throws it, and just like pats it away with the shield.
Ty's proud of herself. That's all that matters.
Right? Anything else, Ty?
No.
All right, Arthur.
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my wackadoodle plan. So he is going to wind up, reach back, and try and hit her really fucking hard in the chest.
Okay.
And mid-swing, his arm is going to engorge and flex and all of that. I'm going to activate Brute Strength using 3 psi points. If this hits, this deals an extra 3d6 damage.
Yep.
So, normal attack.
With
and this is
advantage
at
because fairy
advantage.
fire. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a critical hit. That's a fucking critical hit. Holy crap. She's demoralized, but I
Alright.
don't think it matters.
Alright, so let's see.
Oh, yeah.
This
So
is-
not only do we have advantage on attacks against her, but now she has disadvantage on her attacks against us.
Hold on. The target's
All right.
allies in line of sight get disadvantage on their attack.
Yeah, okay, so,
Never
Arthur,
mind.
I deal 40 damage.
how would you like to do this?
Okay, remember the rule we made where we could save someone one turn if we killed them?
I'm not killing her. Arthur does not kill. He is going to
Okay.
punch her so hard in the stomach that she pukes, doubles over, and pukes. She's out of combat.
Okay, I will let that go this round because we didn't really discuss it, but just so you know, magic cannot be non-lethal damage. If you, this turn, will allow it, but you just hit her for 40 points with an engorged muscle, my friend. That's busting
that's not-
organs.
That's not magic, though.
It is. What are you talking about? It's using psi points. That if you can only do non-lethal damage with melee attacks.
But it's blunt. No, Brute Strike literally says here. As a bonus action, you gain a bonus to your next damage roll against a target you hit with a melee attack during your current turn.
Okay.
The bonus equals plus 1d6 per psi point. The bonus damage is the same type as the attack.
Okay.
If the attack has more than one damage type, you choose.
That's a fair point. Never mind.
Yeah.
You can use it
So
as non-lethally
all of
as
it
you
is
want.
blunt.
Sure. I have been convinced. You can
Okay.
non-lethally the hell out of that thing.
I will totally agree with you if I did that like on a breath weapon or something like
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm with you. I mean, it took me a second, but sure. Holy cow, she is
Yeah.
done though. She's done skis, buddy.
Yeah.
She had 15 hit points left.
Oh shit!
Just done
Oh.
skis. She coughed. She threw up her lunch, some of her liver.
Yeah,
She's out. Okay. Anything else for your turn, Arthur?
that's it.
Okay.
That's my regular action and bonus action.
All right. Ashu, your turn.
Well, she was worried for a bit. Not entirely so much at the moment. How does disengage work?
Takes your action, you can move away up to 30 feet. They cannot get opportunity attacks on you unless they have the Sentinel feat, which most people don't have.
Okay, so I had to use my standard action if I want to disengage.
Correct.
Okay.
Or be a rogue or a monk.
I'm here. Does Vicious Mockery have any sort of disadvantage or whatever?
No.
As if
Nope, saving throw, so
right.
you can use it at will.
He's just gonna go, Master's down and so will you be.
Guys, a shoe may have gotten hit in the head. She's acting a little odd.
Just a smidge. She has a smile on her face, but he...
Yeah, nice.
A little bit of blood drips.
It's nice to see a shoe letting her hair down.
Her hair is always down.
Uh-huh. It's an expression.
Okay.
Oh.
God, okay, this thing. Use, please.
Oh,
God.
sorry. Ogres
God.
been made fun of whole lives, have thick skin. Sorry.
Can I even healing words myself?
Yes, you can. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Will I get an attack of opportunity if I
No.
do that?
No. You don't get attack of opportunity
Okay.
unless you try and move away.
Okay. How do I... Oh, healing words myself. She just goes, shh, it's okay.
Pats herself on the back.
Goodness.
Everyone needs that every once in a while.
Hey, not bad. You've only got 4 points of damage now. All right. Any movement? I'm guessing probably not.
No, I think I would like to keep my HP. I just got that back.
Yeah, no, makes sense. Sir Ambrose, completely engulfed in his fight with the ogre, hasn't even noticed what Arthur's done yet, as he is in a battle fury and strikes with his warhammer again at this ogre, doing another hit and another 10 points of damage and killing it.
Yeah.
Sir Ambrose, with one last stroke, raises in a circular motion the warhammer above his head and with both hands brings it down with a rage-filled yell onto the head that has an imprint of a yo-yo on it and smashes the head into the body. So it looks as if he's decapitated, but really he's just been turtled. And the ogre falls over dead. And combat is over as Sir Ambrose stands there, breathing heavily, holding onto the wall to support himself.
I'm gonna go look for my shovel, or for my dagger.
Dagger, yeah. It's over here somewhere.
I'm gonna go get it.
Dolma will assist with her looking for that.
Okay.
Excuse me, pardon me.
What do the rest of you do?
Down over this lady.
Mm-hmm. You're able to find her dagger.
She sees it glinting under one of the ogre corpses, just like, oh, here it is. Plucks it up, hands it over.
Ashu?
Yeah.
She is unconscious and has the biggest, deepest bruise on her abdomen you've ever seen. And when I say bruise on her abdomen, you might be thinking, but how can I see? She's got a chain shirt. Not there. Arthur has bent that out of shape.
Oh.
Arthur is Punch Boy. Arthur Punch.
She's
Falcon
gonna take out
punch.
her rapier and try to move the mace away.
Okay. You're able to skitter the mace away with your rapier. And
After that, I think she'll take a look at it just because it's green.
Gotcha. Roll me investigation check, please.
Okay. Do investigation.
It is not. I mean, it definitely is. Roll me an Arcana check with that as well. It's definitely an unusual mace. The mace itself is crafted out of iron, but in the center it has what looks to be a large emerald. Nice. With that Arcana check, you're not a good weapons expert, but you're good with magic. It's not a real emerald. It's a fake emerald. However, it has been enchanted slightly. This looks like it's a +1 mace.
Huh.
As they say on the streets, hey man, looking for a +1 mace?
I got the hookup.
I got the hookup if you got the hookah?
Gold coins. Doesn't
Gold
rhyme, but I need them.
Give me money.
Doesn't rhyme, but I really need cash.
I really need cash, man.
Sir Ambrose kind of looks around. You've defeated her. Good lad. And he slaps Arthur on the shoulder. Is she dead?
No.
I suppose I should have expected. Her curse has not fallen. Well, we should be seeing to that one. And he points to the dragon. It looks hurt.
Yes. I'll deal with that. You all can do what you desire.
And you see Maggie back there kind of rolling up her yo-yo, looking uneasily around, not sure what she should be doing.
How's the dragon looking?
Roll me a medicine check with advantage as Arthur's helping. Or either of you. Whoever has the better medicine check can roll with advantage.
How's your wisdom, buddy?
I have a +1. Woo-hoo.
Oh, I have a +2.
Woo!
Great. 16.
You did it.
It is it's not physically harmed. You don't see any damage to it at all. But it looks very weak, very tired. Its eyes are half open. Despite not knowing who you are or anything about you, it does not raise or move anything. It just stares at you like an animal that can't move.
How big is this dragon?
The same size as Char.
Mm-hmm.
The map doesn't reflect it quite as well, but you know it didn't come in through the way you came in, that's for sure. Its body stretches further back into an opening in the cave.
How did you get in here?
It tries to raise its head and makes a low growl, but chains surround its mouth, unable to open.
Oh, it's surrounded. Okay.
Black flame
like
still
try...
licking from the chains.
I would like to try and I have 5 side points left.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to use brute force, or no, feat of strength. Feat of strength. Give myself a +5 to athletics and try and break these chains.
Okay. Dolma, do you help at all?
Yes.
Okay.
She'll help.
So do that with advantage.
All right.
Wow,
Both
2
11s.
11s.
Yeah.
Oof. Arthur, you pull and you strain and you hear
Oh,
groaning.
You have inspiration.
I do have
You
inspiration.
do have inspiration. There we go.
24.
You pull the chain and you feel groaning, and at first it's not coming off, and you pull even harder, and you start feeling like a swelling of rage up inside you as you see a brother essentially being chained down like this. And Dolma, you see as Arthur continues to pull and you help as best you can, he starts like exerting vocally, and his muscles just bulge, and finally, with one last yank, there's a snap, and the chains start falling off the dragon. The dragon stands up very slowly and almost falls as it does so, catches itself, looks at you. It has to keep its head bowed low in the cave. You freed me. Thank you.
Dolma very hesitantly holds out a hand and says, "May I?"
As you do so, Tai, Orit, Ashu, Sir Ambrose falls to a knee.
Did he attack her already?
No, he was just stood up to her, walked up to her. But when the chains broke, he falls to a knee and goes, "Ah!"
You haven't hit her yet.
And you start to see Tai and Orit. There seems to be ash falling out from his armor. I will end her with my own hand.
I know there's ash. Could Ty quickly grab his arm and, like, at least help him boink
Yeah,
her?
I was
Yeah.
saying the same thing.
Just help him, boy.
Yeah.
Assisted murder.
Assisted murder.
You do so. I'm not gonna make a roll. She's helpless, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you help him lift his arms, and the hammer falls on her head, and there's a dull thud and a crack, and dark blood seeps from the bottom of the hammer. And then the armor starts to go limp, and you hear, "Thank you, true friends. Tell the Emerald Order
I love them.
not to grieve."
Oh.
And after 4, the armor falls limp as ash litters the ground.
Could I roll an Arcana to see if Dolma figures out what the fuck is going on
Yeah,
with this chain?
by all means. Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope.
Mm.
No
The
idea.
chains. They're not black fire anymore. That's important. Probably.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Can I roll Arcana? Because
Yes.
necromancy, maybe?
Please, by all means.
Okay.
No causation here.
Not much better.
Chains. They
Pretty
obviously
good for
had
Ty.
they had some necromantic capabilities to them.
Man, I want to try. Just see how. I want to see if
Guys.
this keeps
Everyone
going.
just
Guys,
roll
this
an
is turning
Arcana
into
to
the
see
one
how
shot
much
all over
better it
again.
is.
Oh no, sorry. Those are chains, to be
Those are
sure.
chains.
Should
Arthur,
I
do you know
try?
what these are?
Arthur?
Let's do this.
Alright, can I
Let's,
roll
guys,
with
you know what?
advantage?
Screw it. It's the one shot all over again. Let's do it. Let's
Hey,
go.
Sure, let's do
Do
it.
you want to give me advantage?
What's your plus to Arcana?
It's like 4. It's good.
Okay, yeah,
It's
I'll
like
give you
4.
I
advantage.
was waiting to see if anyone was going to do that. You guys were just like, I want to roll. I'm like, okay.
I
have
just
plus
wanted
3,
to continue
so go
the
for it.
cycle.
I understand. You love chaos.
All
I
right,
appreciate.
Knock my head together with Arthur and ponder. Oh wait, I did not do that advantage.
Roll one more time. Okay.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. They were chains. They were magical. However, Ashu, from what you saw, now they do not have any magic on them. But from what you saw, it was some form of magic you're not as familiar with. Either from a patron that you're not familiar with, or a god, or a new spell. Whatever the case is, you've not come across it before.
Okay.
Is there like a length of the chain that's that we could take or something like that? Like even a couple of
Sure, you could
links?
take the whole chain if you want.
Okay. Dolma will pick this up.
It's well, I should point out, it's like 300 feet of chain, so it's gonna be a lot.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's holding a dragon.
Maybe not all of that.
You could work with the others to like cut off or break off a link.
I use my shovel.
You have a crowbar, honey.
I
Let's not
use my
damage your
shovel.
Jesus Christ.
Do I have a crowbar? Oh, I do too.
While you guys,
I know your inventory better than you do.
while you guys are doing that, Orit, Ty,
Yeah.
you notice Maggie has gone over to where Sir Ambrose was, and she kind of goes, "Oh no! Oh, I was hoping. I thought.
You were hoping he'd be a revenant?
Well, I've read books before where when the curse is broken. But I guess they're just books." And she says really quietly and just kind of stares at the ground.
No, you're right. It's just not 100% thing.
I
And
guess.
also, do you really think that's what he would have wanted?
To be returned back to life?
To be a revenant.
I don't know if she knows what a referent is. Let me roll something for her.
Okay, I thought this was what she...
Revenant.
Right, it was what she said, but I was like, well, I don't know. She should probably roll for that.
To be
Oh,
fair,
whoops.
Ty's probably continuing forward, thinking that's what Maggie meant.
She looks up. Oh, Revenant. I've heard of them. They're undead with vengeance pact. Oh! She looks down. Is that... I never thought... Oh... But he was such a brave man.
Brave man who died already.
I guess so.
Do not feel so sad. He is with his wife now.
She kind of, hiding her face under her cowl, nods. Right.
Right
as
now?
This is...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
As this is going on, Dolma's going to very carefully reach out and put a hand on the dragon and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
Not do the thing.
Do 29!
There we go.
Dolma, as you do it, you feel the magic almost like sucked from you, almost like dropping water onto a dry sponge. Whatever these chains were, they did no physical damage, yet your spell is healing essence, exhaustion, energy.
Mhm.
It looks a little better and stands steady. I thank you. I've been down here for I don't know how long. I must find my brother and mother. They'll be worried.
She holds up a hand. You wouldn't happen to be talking about the Archdruid, would you?
Yes. Yes. You know her.
Of her. Your brother is in the harbor. And she looks at Arthur, kind of gestures like you probably are better with their language anyways.
Yeah, he's going to start speaking in Draconic and explain what's going on. That we found his brother, and his mother is still guarding a portal. We're trying to figure out a way to save her.
He nods. Yes,
But
Mother and I...
First, we need to figure out a way to get you out of here.
He kind of looks behind him. There's a passage I was dragged down. I could make my way out if I crawl. I remember Mother and I going to see the tear. I remember her casting something around it. But then I was struck. Magic, I think. Dumbfounded, I lost consciousness. Like sleep. And when I awoke, I was covered in... He hisses at the chains. And being dragged. They're okay. They're alive.
Is this in common or draconic?
Draconic.
I see. Both your brother and your mother are still alive.
He nods.
We can take you to your brother if you desire, but please get some rest when you can.
He shakes his head. I need to get out of here. I do not want to stay here.
Yes, we will get you out of here. Don't worry.
He starts turning around and, like, not quite crawling, but definitely low on his haunches, moving through what you see as a tunnel behind him.
Would you like a bit more strength? You look... like you need it.
I have already asked too much.
Technically, you haven't asked for anything.
He pauses, like, in mid-movement. And yet you saved me.
She goes, look, it's all nice that you're trying to be... Anyway, I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
That's sweet. Don't be an idiot.
Yeah. Arthur's gonna turn around and tell the rest, hey, we're leaving this way. Let's go.
While this conversation was happening, I'm gonna look through Char's pockets, whatever she might have, because we didn't mention that.
Roll me an investigation check, please. With advantage, because Maggie would be helping you. Unless you want Maggie to roll it, that's fine. Oh, that's just for more than fine. You're good. You find 350 gold coins, a blanket, chainmail, a crowbar, the mace +1 that you found before, hempen rope of 50 feet, a journal, tinderbox, torch, and water skin.
And an unidentified item!
All right, yeah. That's the, hang on. That is the mace +1 that you've already determined, so I'll go ahead and make that visible to you.
I see.
There you go. Orit.
She named herself... Okay, yeah. Sorry, I looked at, like, a thing and went, oh, come on, this lady.
What, she named her journal after herself?
No, the amulet.
Oh.
The holy symbol is a representation of the goddess Shar. Her name is Shar.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, please continue.
You see, as you're going through, Maggie takes the journal and starts flipping through it, and then she goes, oh. Guys, you might want to read this. And she'll hand it to Orit, and Orit, you'll see there are entries in the journal.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Would someone like to read this? I can, if you guys don't want to.
I can, I think.
Can you?
I'm
I
here.
don't know!
I'm here to be easy. You're more than welcome to read it if you'd like. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
September 11th. My master has given me a great honor. I am to raise an army to protect the great rift he has opened below the waves. As it would be impossible to sneak such a host into Averton. I will need to create one. Lucky for me, there are all the corpses I would ever need below the waterfall. I must find a suitable place to work as this will take time. September 16th. I have done it! I have found a small cluster of caves within the Cave of Rest that has not been discovered. I have donned the disguise of a cleric of Kalimavor and began moving supplies down slowly and will begin raising an army in a week or so. It will be slow going as the artifact given to me by my master only prolongs the dead I raise, and my powers are still limited. As long as I am quiet and careful, I will have all the time I need. September 22nd. I ran into a bit of bad luck. A man by the name of Ambrose came across me digging up a corpse in the middle of the night. It would seem I was digging up his dead wife. He did not take kindly to that, and I was forced to put him down. Oh well, fresh corpses make better fighters anyway. September 27th. I've been a fool! This Ambrose has a much stronger spirit than I give him credit for. Somehow he retained his personality when I raised him. At first he was too weak and confused to disobey my commands, but eventually he regained his memories and has escaped. I have hunted for him, but have had no luck. I have decided to continue my work. The spell he is under makes it impossible for him to speak of me directly. I do not judge him capable of hindering me much, and my master grows impatient. Strahd does not accept failure.
Burn, you read the same. You read the same thing inside the exact same time.
Yep.
I knew you guys were reading ahead, and I'm like, oh no, what's coming? 'Cause I can't read ahead, I have to focus.
Of course, it's goddamn Strahd. I mean, it makes sense.
What would
But
it be?
I don't know. Somebody new.
Spirit.
Spirit Dumbledore. Yes.
Oh, her machinations lay undetected for years.
My master grows impatient. Spirit Dumbledore does not accept failure. So, yeah.
No, it just says Master Jarek, and we're like, whoa!
Oh!
We fucking killed her! She could have led us to him! Shit!
Yeah, and tomorrow I'll write down the path to get to Jarek. All right. So
Shit.
you have that parcel. Feel free to move what you would want from there to your group inventory.
Sure, you want to take the journal since you are the bookmaster? What? I'm
Sure.
serious.
Alright.
I'm going to take the blanket.
Good for you. I'll take the amulet and die. Or will I die? Is it safe to take the amulet?
The amulet is simply that. It's an amulet. It's a holy symbol.
Alright, mine.
I will take all of the gold.
No.
Fucking knew something was up when the fucking Kelmvor symbol popped up.
It was a good disguise.
And honestly, I don't need much of these lady things. Take whatever you guys want.
Weirdly enough, if we include Maggie in the gold, then it'd be very easy math.
Oh, she'll wave her hands. Oh, no, that's not necessary. I have a strict allowance from the Black Staff after 2 years ago. It's fine. It's all yours. It's all yours.
Well, that would just be 60 gold each, wouldn't it? Or no, wait.
No, it's 58.3 repeating.
5,
Just
6.
give you. Everyone gets 59 gold. Just do that.
Okay.
I'm a generous DM.
Okay.
I am a benevolent DM. Remember this when you all TPK. I gave you that extra 0.7 gold.
Wait, hang on, but there's 6 of us and 30... Nope,
I'm
you're right.
using
I'm full.
I'm using a calculator. I don't know what you're doing.
Calculators.
I'm doing math
Ah.
in my head, which is a bad decision. So how much was it?
59 a piece.
Yep.
And a +1 mace and whatever else you want to take.
I
Where
just wanted the
fuck
blanket.
The blanket.
Shit gets
He's gonna have a
cold
hoard
over
of
here.
it.
Like real cold.
All right.
Oh, hi, Kaitana.
Well, hello, Kaitana.
Oh, hey. There's a cage over there. I think there was a mosquito in it.
Oh. Also, I forgot before we got distracted by the book is I think when Arthur initially goes, "Hey, we are leaving this way," Ty's just going to be like, "But what about the rest of the cave?"
Goodbye.
Oh. But
As we start following the dragon out.
oh, okay.
Well,
Dolma goes
just
up next. Dolma goes up next to Ty. Just puts an arm around her shoulder. Do you want to explore?
Yes. But we
Yeah,
shouldn't
but
do it alone in case some of her undead didn't die.
Now that the necromancer is dead, there shouldn't be any more necromancy bullshit, right?
I mean, are you just
Theoretically.
asking me? I can't tell you that.
Let me roll an arcana.
You have
I have
no
no
clue.
idea. Let's go.
I was a little shocked there. I was like, I can't just tell you that. Hey, DM, what's Norith up to? Oh, well, hang on. You almost got me. So do you all go? Do any of you stay behind?
I'm not staying behind by myself. Ty wants to be prepared for that.
Gotcha. All right.
I
Well,
mean, she was gonna have Dolma, but
Dolma left. You said that.
what? No, she was heading towards where the other rooms.
oh. Well, okay then. Hang on then. Sorry, let me put my map back up and reshare it with the audience.
Can we like quickly do it, or is this?
Yeah,
we, like-
you can
Okay.
quickly do it. I won't make you take too much time, as there's only one more room.
Wasn't there like one here and then one here?
Nope, there was. Whoops, hang on. Let me. There was basically just that fork in the road, and Arthur
Okay.
went right.
So there's no door here.
That's just like an enclave.
Okay.
Or behind the curtain, the map is much bigger than what we're using.
What? Okay.
You go into this side chamber and you see there's like a little passage. It's hard to notice at first, but once you start looking around, it's a little passage with it's like a crawl space. It's about waist high. And when you get into the other side, it is rank with the stink of sweat and mud. This cavern contains 4 filthy straw pallets and a low table covered with dice and a miniature maze of carved clay.
Can I roll something cause necromancy?
Sure, by all means. Just roll me an investigation check.
Okay, this would be straight up investigation.
Yes.
Dolma
Alright.
will help.
All right, roll with
Okay.
advantage.
Good.
All right.
Much
Good.
better.
This seems to be living quarters of sort with Shar, where Shar stayed. The dice seem to be a style of dice. You've played with a lot of games. This is a style of dice that can be played with many people or solitarily.
Okay. And that's like the only things really in this room?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then I am sated. I pronounce the word I want.
What about Sir Ambrose's things? Is there like...
I'll take him, Maggie says, and she starts like lifting up the heavy armor.
Well, I wasn't thinking exactly that, but the Emerald Enclave might want some of their things back if he borrowed anything from them.
And the armor is kind of strange. It's still together, even though, there's nothing in it anymore. But armor is usually strapped on.
Yeah, belts and
mhm.
such not.
She's able to pick up the full suit and kind of carry it over her back. Well, we can just take it to them.
Yeah, guess we just take all of it.
Apparently.
Damn, you're strong.
And she goes, oh, well, when I have trouble learning spells and I get frustrated, I find it really helps to exercise. I have trouble with spells a lot.
I mean, it works.
I mean, have you ever thought about being a battle mage?
Battle mage? Oh, well, I would love to. It'd let me see the world, but I am nowhere near ready for that. I can barely cast simple spells.
Yo-yo is deadly, though.
Oh,
That thing just cracked a wall.
yeah. It's a little little trick of mine. See, I have had this yo-yo ever since I was a little kid, and I use it as my arcane focus, and I kept trying to think of a way to use it to defend myself, and I tried many different things. I tried using the string, it didn't really work, and then one day I came up with the idea of what if I just threw it really hard with magic, like a slingshot or something, and then I tried, and I practiced, and I practiced, and I practiced, and I practiced, and I practiced. Anyway, I'm glad you like it.
It worked.
She nods. Most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't. And she looks at the wall.
That technically worked in a certain way. It just didn't work the way you intended. But it still did shit.
That's true. I like the way you think.
Hey, thumbs up.
She kind of grins. You can tell her eyes are very red and tear-stained.
When was she crying? Or is this a general state of hers?
She was crying about Ambrose earlier.
Oh, right. Apparently Ty doesn't know what crying is.
What possible reason would you have to cry down here? Carrying dead suit of armor.
Musty. Oh man, I can't wait to see what the guards do when fucking dragon just pops out.
Oh, yeah, let's go see that. That's gonna be fun.
You guys are able to quickly catch up as it's fairly slow going for the dragon in there as he is half crawling out.
Can I heal him?
Yeah, by all means, you're welcome to.
Yeah, she's carrying. Alright. So,
She's packing.
as much as she knows that this will just be fine the next day, she's going to... This, and this.
Okay, gosh, how much is that? That's 14, 25, 37.
37.
Nice, that's a lot. That helps a lot. He's not back up to full, but he... Every time you cast it, thank you. I'm fine, really. Again. Thank you, but truly, do not... Oh, thank you, but you really don't need to... Oh. The shoot just heals him over and over.
It's just, she keeps constantly poking him.
Now, she has her hand on his back and she says some words and the place glows a little.
And it takes about 15 minutes or so, but you're able to walk almost in a straight line. This area looks freshly made, carved with rough gouges, no sort of subtlety to it. And you're able to, in about 15 minutes, find a small hole that pops up right here. Actually, I'll just do this. Right there.
Ooh, some houses.
Mommy, there's a dragon outside. Now, dearie, what did I say about lying? Oh my god!
Okay, you're joking, but literally I was about to say, as the dragon walks out of the cave, there are children playing in the sand, making sandcastles. And the dragon stomps out, and 2 of the children run away screaming. The third one, a little girl with little sandy blonde pigtails, just stands up there, like pail in hand, mouth open, just gazing at the dragon.
And as that day, she decides to become a dragon rider.
As it walks past her, and the rest of you come out, and she's just like pivoting to watch it. The commotion starts to catch the attention, especially the yelling children of adults, and they see it and start like grabbing their kids and shooing away and screaming, "Dragon! Dragon!" And the bronze dragon starts looking left and right. "Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, please, no, No," and he like raises up on his hind legs and brings his claws up in what could be interpreted as a placating gesture, could also be interpreted as a dragon rearing up on its hind legs with its claws extended. And he goes, "I don't. Oh, no," and he's only speaking in Draconic. So Arthur, you're the only one that understands what he's saying.
Could someone go find a guard? Just let him know.
I'll get him.
I don't eat children. Or people. But Arthur, again, you're the only one.
Buddy, it's okay. They can't understand you.
This is frustrating.
Tell me about it.
Mother never taught us too much common. Well, my brother picked
Tell me about
a bit. You said my brother was out here.
Yes.
He'll then go on all fours and just roar extremely loudly, which doesn't help the surrounding people.
No, it doesn't.
What
at all.
the fuck?
And in a few seconds, there's an answering roar from out in the bay, and a mound of water starts approaching you.
Oh no.
People in the fishing village see this mound of water approaching and start running in sheer panic as a second bronze dragon raises above the water.
Oh boy.
We found your brother. Hey.
Char walks up onto the beach. Scar, you're okay.
Char and Scar.
Look, your PC named him. Don't give me that, even though it was technically me. I still blame Holly.
I was gonna fucking say. Nah, that shit was from the Drow City, or not Drow City, the Dwarven
The Cult of
City.
Nutton. Yeah, the Cult of Nutton named him.
Cult of Nutton. Don't you want a different name? You can choose something yourself.
M-Char.
No,
M-Char.
fine.
M-Char.
Amscar.
All right then.
Oh yeah, the edgy one had to be Scar.
Of course. Actually, he's the polite one.
Well, now he is. He grew
Right.
out of it.
They meet and they start conversing, completely oblivious to all the chaos that is surrounding them.
How is Ishu's adventure finding a guard?
Yeah, a shoe. You don't have to travel very far, as the commotion is starting to draw attention, and there are several guards headed towards the bronze dragons standing on the beach.
She will wave at them and kind of move with them and try to explain the situation while they're approaching. General, just a wounded dragon that we found in the cave, rescued from the clutches of a necromancer. I think they'll like that one.
Gotcha.
And right now, reuniting with its brother in the bay that I'm assuming they know about.
Roll me a persuasion. They look at you as you tell this to them.
Okay. Persuasion.
Oh, really good. One of them, it narrows its eyes at you and doesn't say anything. The other one says, "Right. We heard that there was a dragon in the bay that we didn't need to worry about. We didn't know anything about two of them."
I passively knew that there was a brother, but didn't know it was here. But I would be more worried about just trying to keep the citizens calm and escorting, if that's okay. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew the situation.
We don't take orders from a demon. And the other guard that was speaking to you kind of looks at him and goes, "No, but you take orders from me. Get the other guards, keep the peace." And the other one gives you one last look and then walks off. And the first one, "Look, can you move it away from the houses or something?"
She shuffles a bit and, "Yes, sir, I'll do my best." It's giving up a small saluted gesture and then awkwardly goes back to the dragons.
Gotcha.
Do you relay this to Arthur?
When she gets there, absolutely.
Okay. Then Arthur will try and interrupt their reunion and go, "This is causing a lot of panic with the humans. Maybe we should go down the beach to where there's no houses. Please."
"Oh, right, of course." And they start walking down the beach. I need everyone to roll me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Can I just assist somebody?
No, I'd like everyone to roll this themselves.
Cool.
Oblivious. Cool. The two of us are oblivious.
Dulma, Ty, and Orit. As they're walking down the beach, you see a little blonde-haired, pigtailed girl clinging to the foot of one of them, riding it as it walks. It doesn't seem to even notice that she's there. Staring up with eyes of wonder.
Ty is gonna call out.
A little human girl?
Uh-huh.
Is this the girl we saw when we first left the cave? I made the joke wants to be a dragon rider.
She is clinging to its leg as it walks.
Ty is just gonna scream, "You go, kid!"
As Dolma just takes off after them, just like, "Oh gosh, she's gonna get crushed."
The dichotomy of those two right there. One thumbs up, other one, "Oh my god!" You're able to get the girl and pry her reluctantly away from the dragon leg as Scar looks down and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Are they all so small?"
Most things are compared to you.
"Put me down!"
How old is this child?
Like 4.
Oh my god.
You go, kid.
She looks down at this fucking infant and squints with kind of a mischievous look on her face and goes, "I think I heard your parent calling for you."
"Mom said not to talk to strangers. Put me down."
"Well, then you should probably go find her." And she puts her down and stands squarely between her and the dragon.
She looks at you, tries to go left, tries to go right. "But Angel. It starts like trying to go around you, and you like catch her by the shirt.
Yeah, Dolma like almost dances, like spins her around and pushes her back in the direction.
And then eventually you would hear, Claire! Claire! And like a mom starts running towards you. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Is she okay? Did that thing try and step on her?
Doma raises up her hands. She was never in any danger. They're not here to hurt anyone.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Ty will, I guess, assist in maybe the worst way. Kid was riding the dragon like pro.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Roll at disadvantage, please.
God fucking damn it!
I love you.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay,
it didn't
that's
roll it.
good. Now one
It
more.
didn't- Yeah, it didn't roll at disadvantage for some reason.
That's a
okay,
good one.
Oh god.
Okay,
Oh,
alright.
hey.
She stares from you to Ty and back to you and goes,
She
right.
sees the look that Doma gives her out of the corner of her eye, just like, stop that right now.
Ty's grinning.
And then she just kind of like cradles Claire and says, Claire, don't do anything like that ever again. You could have been hurt. Come, let's go inside. And she starts turning around and walking away.
Under her breath, welcome.
I don't know if the kid's looking still in the general direction, but Reed's gonna give her a thumbs up.
Chaos buddies.
And with that, I have two things to say. First, I think that's a good place to end the session. And second, welcome to level 4.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
What?
shit. Cool.
Mm-hmm. So, use the week to level up your characters. Next session, you will be level 4.
Oh no, Squee, we need to actually get into a call then.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time before next Thursday. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right,
I think
everyone.
I have
thanks.
Saturday and Tuesday. Oh, we can talk about this after stream's done.
Yeah, everyone, thanks for watching. And we will see you guys next Thursday. Oh, and Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Tot.